The executive governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullahi Sule, welcomed the country director of the International Fund for Agricultural Development, Ifad, Mrs. Dede Ekuru, who visited the state as part of 11th supervision mission of the Value Chain Development Program. Mrs. Ekuru praised Governor Sule for his support of the program.
Through your commitment, we have been able to achieve, for example, the increase in agricultural production for the farmers for more than 96%, the beneficiaries that are part of the program. In addition, we know that we have touched more than 4,300 farmers. It is not only about producing raw product, it's also about processing. We have been privileged today to visit the processing center, and it is also about ensuring that we promote agriculture in a way that is sustainable. So we have been impressed by the way the women were working on the initiative of waste to wealth, transforming residue from rice production into briquettes. That's really important.
While the governor expressed his gratitude for choosing Nasarawa as a starting point for the mission.
I've been following up with this value chain because my background, from the last company that I was a group MD, I manage agriculture in that company. So that's the reason why I pick agriculture as one area of interest, for me, to make sure that we do that. And I do understand value chain, and I said when you come, there's one area that we are not working on completely on value chain, and I said I will try to talk to you and see if you will take it seriously. But first is to welcome you and to thank you, and I'm happy that you are happy from what you have seen so far. Dr. Adigizi and her team are doing a fantastic job, and I also want to thank them, because they are going in there, they are not producing billionaires, but they are actually producing people, who are now becoming more and more independent, and then also participating in the food security, of the country. Because this is one area that we have to continue to work hard, here in Nasarawa State. And I always say in Nigeria, in fact, we are going to work as northern governors to come together and say that we have the greatest opportunity now to ensure that we pick most of these crops and say every state, this is what we want you to go and do, so that we can support this. Is it cotton? Is it groundnut? Is it sesame? Is it, cassava? Or is it yams? They eat more yams in Benue, we produce more yams in Nasarawa State.
He also urged Ifad to consider expanding their focus to include sugarcane and other crops in the state. The program, which requires states to provide counterpart funding, has seen Nasarawa State as a leading participant in fulfilling its obligation. From Government House, Lafia, Zainab Ibrahim, Equity TV.